I think if we look at Cosmos, there was a pre IBC Cosmos, and then been the era of like Cosmos and IBC, and now we're entering the modular Cosmos era, or the era with Cosmos plus DA and rollups. So I'd like you to maybe comment on how you see the future of Cosmos, and specifically like how does all of this pertain to the app chain thesis, and how should we be thinking about Cosmos in the context of the app chain thesis
I
with
think
all of these new developments?
yeah, I think the past Cosmos was just like zones. So you have to use Cosmos SDK, you have to use Tendermint, you have to use Comet BFT, and then you had IBC. So it kind of shut out most of the Ethereum community and most of the L1 community. Now Cosmos, and my definition of Cosmos, is now any chain that leverages IBC and uses IBC as interconnection, which now opens the possibility to literally every chain. You have now Avalanche with like some landslide connection. You have Composable bringing IBC to Solana. You have Union bringing IBC to Ethereum. So over the next few years, the Cosmos is going to encompass everything, or every mainnet rollup, every mainnet chain is going to be using IBC to connect to Cosmic System. Cosmos is used under the hood, and chains get branded as rollups. They can leverage app chains. They can do whatever they want. Particularly for movement that allows next generation apps, and like move assets to be listed within the Cosmic System. So if I'm Osmosis, I can list the Tala token, I can list Aftermath token, I can list Sui, Aptos, which Sui has been doing particularly well over the last few weeks. So that's another great asset to have on the Osmosis DEX natively. And then zooming out even further, like Solana is a big ecosystem that Composable is trying to connect to, and having Sol on like Lavana, having Sol assets like Jito on top of Osmosis, and enabling those traders to use like Osmosis as a general hub. Um, Really allows for a lot of experimentation and more permissionless interoperability. So if I'm doing a new VM, for example, let's say that's a better VM that comes out than Move, they can now connect to Cosmos, connect to Osmosis, and have all that liquidity available. So you have more like permissionless interop, which is kind of what Hyperlane is focused on.